Hello, everybody, and welcome to Waylander Gaming. This is Waylander here with Skarpskenkel and Lotus as we're heading into the draw phase. So, just to explain to everyone what is happening here, it's going to be the wild card draw system. So, this is what we have planned for Conquerors of Dawn. Conquerors of Dawn will be taking place in just a couple of weeks' time. We have the dates scheduled for roughly the 28th. So it should be starting off the 28th. But this is going to be a competition where there's 16 teams in the mix. Six of those teams will be entered through qualification rounds, where it's going to be a wild card system. So the first 10 teams, the top 4 teams from the MSA Cup, move automatically into the main stage, into Conquerors of Dawn. The 6 teams will be the top teams from Nigeria, because we do have sponsorships. Like, so the tournament is being sponsored by both Waylander Gaming and Solar for Day, which would be from like it's a sort of the owner of that company is from Nigeria, and so we're co-sponsoring the tournament. As you know, it's a 10,000 rand prize pool that will be available, right? So the top 6 teams, they have their own qualification rounds there in Nigeria. So the top 6 teams from their country will be joining the top 4 teams from the MSA Cup, and then the final 6 spots are taken by this invitational. So it's the wild card system. So we invited 12 teams that have been performing consistently well throughout the course of the year up until this moment in time were invited, and they're going to go into a very exciting head-to-head system. They're going to be facing one another in a best of 3. Winner take all, do or die. This is it. This is where you're going to determine whether you're going to enter the land of dawn to conquer or not. And the wheel of fortune is going to determine where you're going to lie, how you're going to fit into this whole system. It's going to be exciting. So, Lotus, Skarpskenkel, I know you're ready. I know you're excited to see what's happening. Should we jump into the draw phase? Is there anything else we need to state before we go in?
Scott, yeah, I do believe so. I mean, we all know that the last month was our anniversary, and Conquerors of Dawn is actually our official first tournament. I mean, as well as what we brought to the community from our end. So, as we've previously stated, to thank the community for their support and enduring the long hours with us and going through this year. It's now over 365 days, but nonetheless, yeah, it's just our way to give back to the community and to say thank you back as well. I mean, bro, if we've had this conversation earlier today, actually, I mean, would you have thought in a year's time that we would have been here where we are now, where we could actually invite teams to our anniversary stream and to have the first tournament with actually such a large cash prize pool? I mean, if we accomplish this through the help of the community in 1 year's time, what do you think we will be able to achieve when we reach year 2, coming next year around with Conquerors of Dawn?
It's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting. So it'll be bigger and better, obviously, but that's looking forward to the future. Right now, we're dealing with the present, this particular moment in time, and I know that Lotus has a personal investment into some of the teams here. She's looking to see some drama as we're heading into the wheels. She was saying off stream, right? I want this team to face that team because I know they have beef. And so beef is good. As Scapi always says, got beef, we're gonna bry it. So we're providing the bry stand right now as we head into the wheel spin. At the 12 teams available, right? You can just read through the list here very quickly. It's Alchemy X, Viking, Scarlet Mayhem, Akatsuki, OTK, Finacity, DBZ, Exodus, The Vortex, Honey Buns, PCR, and Immortal Order. So this is how the draw is going to work. There's 6 games. We will be drawing the home team first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All home teams will be drawn. Then we will move on to their competitors, the away team. So that means the first team in the wheel spin, team number 1, will be facing the 7th team drawn out of the wheel spin, team number 7, and going down the line, 2 and 8, 3 and 9, etc. So until we complete this. So this is just so everyone's aware that there's no funny shenanigans. As much as Lotus may have wanted to crook the wheel cannot be crooked. And so if you have any complaints about who you're going to be facing in this wildcard draw, well, you should know. The wheel give it, and the wheel take it away. And so, let us get into the first spin of the game.
Just share your screen, bro.
Alright, let me put this up on screen for you. Alright, so now everybody can see the wheel, and let's get it spinning. Oh, and first out of the hat is going to be DBZ Warriors. So they're up in game number 1. Let's get them out. And so now it's going to be the home team in game number 2. What will the wheel give us? Next up is Immortal Order home team in game number 2. So on to the third home game. Is it gonna be PCR, Alchemy X, Vikings, Exodus? Who was it gonna be? And it is all the way from Zimbabwe, OTK, third home game. So this brings us to the fourth home game. I know I can see Truan in the live chat. He's got his the nails being bitten there. He's hoping to see where his team is gonna lie. Will we see Okatsuki up next? No. It is going to be Swag's new squad, Honey Buns, taking the home game in position number 4. We're heading into position 5 now. Game number 5. Very, very close to completing that 6th and then heading around all the way to see who everybody's opponents is. And it is one of the wonder teams in the MSA Cup, doing so well, impressing quite a lot of people all the way from Madagascar. It is Vikings as number 5. So we head into number 6, and this is the final home team before we enter the home stretch to find out who everybody's competitors is going to be. And it is Exodus, well-known squad, went far in the MSA Cup. And so Exodus is the 6th home team. Now we will see in order. So the first team drawn out was DBZ Warriors. Who will their opponents be? I'll give everyone a moment to, just with a quick pause here, so you can say your prayers. You can, I don't know, just kiss those rabbit feet. Do whatever you need to do so you know who exactly you're going to be up against. And make sure that maybe hopefully God will answer your prayers and you get the team that you wanted. But first up we have DBZ up against Fantasy. That's the first match of the wildcard draw. So let's head into game number 2. Game number 2, just correct me if I'm wrong, Lotus, is Immortal Order. Immortal Order?
Yes, it is Immortal Order.
Immortal Order will be facing PCR, Pandora's Code Red. So some friends who are gonna turn into enemies, frenemies, as they will be facing against one another to see who's gonna book their space. Up next, just remind me, who was the team in position number 3? That was
OTK.
OTK, Vortex, Akatsuki, Scarlet Mayhem, Alchemy X, the teams left in the mix. Let's get this wheel spinning and spinning. And it's going to land on Scarlet Mayhem. So it's Scarlet Mayhem up against OTK.
Or just quickly imagine this, right? It's the two organizers from MSA's teams facing off against one another. It is Gerard's team against Nigel's team. I mean, really?
Well, the wheel, like we said, the wheel, it gives. It gives, it gives. It's the gift that keeps on giving. It sets up some fantastic stuff. So, once again, notice who was team number 4.
Honey buns.
Honeybun Swag's new squad. Who will they be facing? The Vortex, Akatsuki, Alchemy X. And it is going to be Truant Squad, Akatsuki, up against Swag's newly formed team, Honeybuns. And team
That's gonna
number
be
5, I think that was Fantasy.
Vikings.
Vikings was team number 5, so Fantasy was the last one. So Vikings, Alchemy X, Vortex, Alchemy X, Vortex. It's so close either way, and it crosses the red line into the blue. It's gonna be Hachiman Squad, Alchemy X up against Vikings. So it's gonna be South Africa versus Madagascar. If we just want to put it out there, country versus country. And so we do know who the last team will be. It's Fantasy up against the Vortex, but we'll spin it just to say
No, Exodus.
Exodus. Oh, yes,
versus,
yes.
the Vortex.
Exodus versus the Vortex. Sorry. I just keep wanting to say Fantasy since I learned to pronounce it properly. And none of my co-casters have learned it yet. We'll try to make them say it 3 times faster on stream very, very soon. Well, anyway.
I was the only one pronouncing it correctly.
And so we spin the last spin. And it's Exodus up against the Vortex as the last spin for the evening. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have your teams. The wild card is ready. Copy. Just run through that list for everybody once more. We are also on stream again.
Yes, you took the list, and I feel it's your time to speak a bit.
Lotus, okay. Lotus, run us through the list from top to bottom.
Okay, so game number 1 is going to be DBZ versus Fantasy. Game number 2, Immortal Order versus Pandora's Code Red. Game 3, OTK versus Scarlet Mayhem. Game number 4, Honeybuns versus Akatsuki. And game number 5, Vikings versus Alchemy X. Game number 6 is going to be Exodus versus the Vortex.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We've done the draw, the wild card. The wheel has spoken. It has given us some exciting matches. 6 crazy games. I don't know if the players are excited. I don't know if they're disappointed. But whatever it is they're going to be playing. They're going to be bringing us the action and the suspense and the drama that goes with it. It is, as we know, Mobile Legends is just one of those games. It can go either way. It's all about the moment in time. Just remember, to the teams, the captains of the teams participating, this will be best of 3s, right? So this is not like straight one game, you get knocked out, finished, done, end of story. No, this is a best of 3. The games will start, and it's starting soon because, we at Waylander Gaming, we love to bring action, and more action. It's always the action, drama, and suspense that goes with it. And so we'll be starting these games coming Friday, right? There's going to be rules. We will be following rules that are laid out according to both the Moonturn and Mobile Legends when it comes to how an online tournament should be run, because we will be using tournament lobbies for all of this. And whenever you have a prize pool available, it's going to have a certain set of rules to follow. So we will be having a meeting with the captains for the wildcard draw. We will set that up with you guys tomorrow evening. I know there was a lot of questions everyone's asking me about, why is the registration form not working? It's working. You just can't enter Discord. But we'll fix that, right? We will sort it out and we will make sure everything is taken care of. All admin work and things will be done by tomorrow. So we will have a meeting with all of you just to make sure that you've got no problems, we've got no problems, you understand the rules, this is how it's going to work, and we're going to get everything in order and on point, and this is going to be the trend going into the future for how we run these online tournaments for now. So we're going to try to do our best to ensure that there is a limited amount of cheating. When I say limited amount, I mean no cheating. right? We're not like we're trying to limit it to less cheating. We're just going to ensure that we follow the rules to make sure that the cheating doesn't exist at all. It's not like it has existed in the past. Our community is pretty good when it comes to things like that. But just to make sure that everything is perfectly on point. But we will be in contact with the captains. As to the viewers, for those of you tuning in to find out and wanted to see how the draw was going to go, well, we will have the wildcard action starting on this week, Friday. That would be the 15th of September. I'm skipping 1 month ahead to the future. It'll be the 15th of August, all the way till Sunday, the 17th of August. The wildcard will be done. The 16 teams will be finalized. And the Conquerors of Dawn tournament will start on the 28th, leading us into September. We'll be having our usual group stages, upper brackets, lower brackets, the drama, the suspense, as everyone fights for their share of the 10,000 Rand prize pool will be all brought to you live here on Waylander Gaming. A big shout out to our co-sponsor in all of this, Solar for a Day. Thank you for sponsoring at 50% of the prize pool with us here at Waylander Gaming. It's a beautiful thing to finally get this up and running, and hopefully Scapi, in the future we'll be able to do this on a much more consistent basis. So here's to the start of beautiful things.
Yeah, it is definitely the start of beautiful things, but I mean, there's nothing more that I can add to that. And it's not just a shout out to, well, it's a big shout out to Solar for Day, but more importantly, it is a big shout out to each and every one of you behind your current screen. So thank you for the continuous support. And like Way said, we will be hope to bringing, well, these cash prize pools and more on a more frequent basis. So stay tuned, because Conquerors of Dawn is literally the start of a new era. And with that note, and on that bombshell, hit that like, share, and subscribe button.
Thank you everybody for tuning in to watch. We will be back with you with more Mobile Legends action tomorrow night. Don't forget, it is the MSA Grand Final. So we expect you to be there with Scarpy, Shroomzy, Seppi. There's so many S's in there. And well, the 1L. So Triple SL, Lotus, as they take us through the fun and action. Tomorrow night they will be dealing with the grand finals. If I get a chance, Scarpy, I will be able to pop in and say hi to everybody and viewers at home. And just one more point of note before we end the stream, because you know we love to bring the Mobile Legends action. Registrations will be opened on the 7th. So if you haven't gotten an invite for us, don't feel bad, right? Because we don't. We're not inviting you. So I'm just teasing. I'm teasing. I'm teasing. I say some stuff like that sometimes. Don't take it hard. Oh. But when it comes to, we knew that we were talking to Alchemy X. There's an Alchemy X Saint Dynasty duo tournament happening called Origins. That registration forms is open to everybody, though there is a 50 Rand registration fee. What is 50 Rand? I know people are like, oh, why must pay registration? It's $50. You have a chance to win 10,000 diamonds. So I don't think that the $50 complaint is a valid complaint. So get your registrations in. The registrations forms will be out this Friday. That tournament will also be running concurrently with Conquerors, obviously not on the same day, so there's no real clashes between the two. Also brought to you here on Waylander Gaming. Those registrations are open to the public. Get your registration in. Be part of the mix so that you'll be able to get that your share if you do well enough.